What is documentation and why it is crucial for us software engineers to understand how to apply a good documentation in any software development. Hello everyone, my name is Otavio Santana and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel for you who wants to become an ultimate software engineer applying the best practice of open source in your career today. When talk about software development, a lot of developers don't understand the power of documentation. Someone will underestimate the power of documentation until become a software architect. Documentation can help you to make your software development scalable in terms of people. So if you have more people tomorrow, you can just share the documentation instead of increase the number of meetings. Another point, you can decrease the number of meetings using the power of documentation. This way, documentation is a time saver. So, for example, instead of you doing 10 meetings with a lot of people, you can just share the documentation 10 times. Another point, when people is leaving your organization, you can guarantee that the knowledge that applies to the organization is still there. Or when people is onboarding your organization, you can share this knowledge using and exploring documentation. So documentation can make your team more scalable, can simplify your process, furthermore, can save a lot of time, especially because sometimes we forget. So documentation can also help to memorize the reason and the context to take any actions inside your software project. When talk about software documentation, we usually have two types. The first one is the tactics, that means it is closer to the code. It helps to understand the code, the reason, and so on. For example, the JavaDoc is a sample of the tactic documentation, a README file inside your project. This way, I can see clearly and fast and quickly about the context and the reason of this GitHub repository. Open API, so I can understand the reason of this resource. And furthermore, the changelog. I can see what's get in, get out, added, fixed, and so on by version using changelog. Again, the tactic is about what is close to the code. It's code design impact. The second one is the strategic. That means it's close to the software architect. So about the components, integrations, the context and decisions. For example, C4 model, it is one documentation of the type strategic. Architecture decision record, as the name says, every decision we're gonna measure by trade-off, by context, and then take a decision that will lead to a strategic decision close to the business. Tech radar, we can see the level of maturity inside my organization. So each technology I can use easily and freely. Each technology I should not use or avoid. Each technology I'm studying right now. So documentation is super powerful to make your team, your organization more scalable and simplify a lot of your process. So two types, strategic and tactic, close to the code, close to the business, and those are a good sample documentation. That is all for today. Please let me know, are you using documentation right now? Are you decreasing the number of meetings and make your life simpler, exploring the power of documentation? If not, it's time to learn and apply more about the idea around the ultimate software engineer. That is a book that I wrote. The link is on me, where you can learn more why documentation can simplify your life a lot. Furthermore, we have more 5 pillars around the ultimate software engineer that you can learn and apply in your career today. So that is it for today. Thank you.